Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I'm doing another DIY pampering video. I know I do my fair share of these, but I really do think it's important to take that time for yourself, whether it's once a week or once a month. Whenever you can make time for it, compile a few things and just enjoy yourself and relax. So today we're making some DIYs, starting with a DIY soy candle. So the way that I'm making this is I'm going to start by weighing the amount of water that the candle container can hold. In this case, I'm using a mason jar. I'm going to reduce that weight by 20%, and that's the weight of wax that you need to make a candle. I'm going to reset my scale and add the wax and weigh that. I have a double boiler here with a thermometer, and basically if you are interested in making candles, you can invest in these types of things. They are available at either Michael's or you can find them online. But I'm basically going to melt the wax over the double boiler. Checking the candy thermometer often, I'm going to slowly bring the wax up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, make sure it's melted, and once it's melted, I'm going to add fragrance right before I pour it into the mason jar. So I'm adding about 1 ounce of fragrance oil per pound of wax, and I'm adding jasmine and honeysuckle. Now, the next thing you want to consider is that you want to warm your candle container using hot water or the lowest setting of your oven, but I just used the hot water here. And this is just going to make sure that the glass doesn't crack when you pour the hot wax into it. You can find wick supplies and wick holders at places like Michael's and online. I found a mason jar that already had the wick in there. I'm carefully pouring the soy wax mixture into the mason jar, and I'm going to let that cure for 1 to 2 weeks for a maximum scent. And then you're going to have a candle that is ready to go. Next, I'm making a DIY rose salt soak for the bath. I'm starting with some pink Himalayan salt, and I'm also going to add some Epsom salts, which are really great for relaxing the muscles when you take a bath. I'm also adding some baking soda. I will have the exact measurements in the description box below. I find these dried roses and dried herbs in general, like eucalyptus and things like that, at a local herb store, but you can also buy them in bulk online or find them online. Also, for this bath soak, I would recommend using some rose essential oil. I'm currently pregnant and I'm not supposed to be soaking in rose oil at the moment, but if you're not pregnant, I highly recommend it. It makes the bath smell absolutely amazing, and it's the perfect relaxing soak. Next, we're making some Good Mood room spray, which you can spray in any room really, but it's really nice to spray it in a room before you take a bath. So I'm filling it up with mostly water and then a little tiny bit of rubbing alcohol, just the littlest tiny bit, just to preserve it. And then I'm adding a few oils that I'm allowed to use right now. I'm adding just a few drops of lavender, chamomile, and vanilla. This is a really nice, relaxing, and warm scent that, again, you can spray in any room, but it's really nice when you're getting ready to take a bath soak and just relax. Finally, I'm going to make some DIY green tea gel eye patches. Gel eye patches are everywhere right now, but they're pretty easy to make and you can make them at home. So I have some hot water. I'm adding 2 bags of green tea, so I'm basically going to be making some hot tea. And then in this case, I'm adding some gelatin. I'm going to add 1 to 2 gelatin packets. In this case, I started with 1 packet and the gel patches weren't firm enough, so I had to add 2. Now, if you do not like to use gelatin, you can use agar-agar, but keep in mind you're going to have to order that online because I have a hard time finding agar-agar in any stores, but that is a vegan option if you do not want to use gelatin. So I'm using 2 packets of gelatin. I'm going to mix it slowly. You want to make sure you add the gelatin very slowly, otherwise it'll kind of harden up really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix that in slowly, adding 2 packets. And then I'm going to pour that onto a baking sheet very gently because it'll spread everywhere. And I'm going to put that in the refrigerator, and you want to refrigerate that overnight so that it hardens. After it's had a chance to firm overnight, I'm going to pull it out. I made some cutouts for under my eyes, and I'm just going to cut those shapes and then gently pull them out. And the green tea is really great. It has caffeine, so it's going to really wake up underneath your eyes. And the cooling effect of the gelatin is going to help with puffiness, dark circles, and just tired eyes in general. So you want to be really careful so these don't break. And if you use enough gelatin, they should be pretty firm. So I'm going to gently pull these up, and you'll have those little jelly under eye masks. That will save you some pennies because those under eye masks can add up and become very expensive. So I'm just going to place those underneath my eyes, and you can relax either while you're in the bathtub soaking or while you're laying down in bed. And yeah, that completes this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some ideas. If you like my videos, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out my last 2 videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.